I wasn't even going to do a video on this, because this film came out in summer, but now that I finally had the chance to see it, let's talk about Inside Out. Inside Out. Now, Inside Out is another Pixar film, and the film focuses on a little girl called Riley. She's 11 years old, her life is just bliss and happiness, and then her family decides to move from Minnesota to San Francisco, and it is messing with her head. And we, the audience, get to witness her feelings as characters, because we see the inside of her head. Her main 5 emotions are all represented by characters. We have joy, sadness, anger, disgust, and fear. And they all have to work together in the main control center to balance Riley out. And now we have our movie. And it's awesome. I told you I wasn't gonna give you a video on this, but since this movie blew me away, I had to. First of all, the concept. Yes, this is not the first movie to show the what if scenario. What if little people were controlling us, or what if our emotions were actually personified? That is true, but this is the first movie to truly embrace the concept and use its full potential. This movie isn't clever. This movie is fucking genius. It's brilliant. Seriously, the metaphors in the movie, I have the feeling that most kids won't even understand that shit. But adults will embrace it, will love it, and will so relate to it. The characters are also awesome. There's not one weak link. Bill Hader is extremely funny as Fear. Amy Poehler is like one of the most sympathetic characters in Pixar history. She is awesome as Joy. Phyllis Smith from The Office voices Sadness, and she's also so cool and important, but I get to that later. Louis Black as Anger is probably the most hilarious character, but I also love Mindy Kaling as Disgust. Seriously, there is no weak link. All the characters are important, and that's what this movie is all about. You need all of the core emotions, even the ones you think that may suck, and that is a very, very important message. It's such an unorthodox message for children these days, to tell them that sadness is actually good for you, and sadness is important. I cannot stress enough how emotional, how heartfelt, and how fucking brilliant that movie was. On an emotional level, it is up there with Toy Story 3. However, on an intellectual level, this film is unlike any other Pixar film I've ever seen. Inside Out is awesome. If you have not seen it yet, do so. It is definitely on my top 10 list this year, because Inside Out gets the gold medal. I know that was a really quick review, but I had to give you this. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. And if you like what you see here and you want to see more, then just subscribe.